April 6th, 2019. I made a video yesterday. I think I said it was March 6th. It's actually April. Wow, what happened to my water in there? I gotta put some water in that one. Got a little bamboo shoot sprout started here. This is one of the bamboo shoots that I did in December, and it didn't actually have a lot of leaves on it, and it lost the leaves. You can see this green stem still there. It's got some energy left in there. I don't see any roots inside there. It might have some, but I do see a little shoot coming out there, so that's good. Let me take a look at some of these other ones here, because none of these had a lot of leaf on there. See, here's one here. That's a pretty long piece. These still got some green on them, but I'm not seeing. Oh, wait. This one here. That's a real long, 2.5 foot. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's starting to grow. So that, here, let's pull this out. That shoot there, or that cutting there, and I don't see any roots on that, but there's probably roots in there. If it's starting to grow leaves, which that is, that's gonna have roots on it soon. Oh wait, this one over here, this has got roots. Look at that one. I'm gonna get a little water in there. Ooh, that whole piece there is rotted off, broken. Now that's got roots on it, but no leaf or shoot yet. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully that's gonna be able to make it. And then, what is this one doing here? It's got a lot of green on it. It's not dead yet. I don't see any roots. I'm gonna have to unwrap that one a little bit, but it's not dead yet. But yeah, some of the ones, and ooh, this one here, that's got shoots growing on it, so those are doing pretty good. Oh, this one buried in here. That one's got leaves growing on it already. That one almost, yeah, oh, that's got a lot of roots in there. That one had a little leaf on it the whole time, didn't lose all its leaves. The big chunk of stalk here is all brown, but it's got root in there. I can probably put that one in the ground or in a pot pretty soon, get that in something bigger. So those are my first noticeable shoots this year. Let me take a look at some of the rest of these here. Alright, this is one of the December cuttings that I did, same as the other one, and it's doing great. It shot roots out the first couple days, and I put it right in a big pot here, a pretty big pot. It's rooted in good. That's rooted in really good. And tons of leaves on it, doing great. We got a couple more over here. Whoa, check out my ripe tomatoes. Gardening like Vlad. Oh man, I got 3 tomatoes. I'm surprised the birds didn't get those yet. The robins already took off, so they didn't. Oh man, look at this armadillo work out here. I gotta get that guy. But yeah, the robins have already left. So now here's a little cutting from December, and that's a really top, because see how small the shoot was for that, but that one's rooted in really good, growing a lot of leaves. Oh, this is my 22 footer I harvested, 22 feet long, and it's got a bunch of leaves up there. You can't see it on this, but that's doing good. I water it every single day, and it's dry. It needs more water now. Can't wait till it starts raining. This one's kind of leaning over. Why is that? Oops, don't want to hurt my tomatoes. I got a couple more shoots over here in pots. And this is interesting here because the ones in the pots are doing really good. Got a little tomato there too, look at that. And it's got a lot of leaves on it. This one's got a lot of leaves and shoots on it. Those are ones that rooted in right away. And then if you go over here and look at this one rooted in right away and had leaves all over it, but the rabbits have chewed this thing and it can't get going. It can't start. This one should look like one of those in the pots, but the rabbits can get to it, so every time it puts out a leaf, they come chew it off the first thing in the morning. This whole rat nest that I took. Same thing over here. All these have been in the ground. See how that's all munched back? That's rabbits chewing all of those down to little nubs every day. All of this is all chewed off, little nubs. And then if you come over here, this one's got wire around it. Put some hardware cloth around here. And it's doing fine. In fact, that one was put in a couple months after these. So these were in the ground first, and they can't get any leaves on them. They can't start growing. And all the rest of my hedge here, these are little ones that I transplanted from out in the field, and they're 10 foot tall now. They were about 3 foot tall, and I don't see any shoots coming up yet anywhere. None of these have anything starting to come out of the ground yet. Oh, I got a squirrel. We have so many squirrels around here. It's unbelievable this year. And this is my first 10-footer that I harvested. 10-foot stalk, 3.5-inch diameter. Beautiful. And I can't wait for that to put a shoot up and see what that's going to do this year. That's been in since October, August, September, October, something like that. So it's been in there like 6 months, and it didn't have anything growing on it before, so now it's got all that stuff up there growing. It's doing pretty good. Hope it's going to make a shoot. It should. It's just got to start raining. So there it is. There's the bamboo report. Look at this armadillo, man. He's going everywhere. He's got a big hole down there. We have a lot of armadillos. Oh, there's some more tomatoes. This is another 10-footer that I harvested root from, and it's in a pot, so I could potentially move that somewhere, anywhere I wanted to. And get that going. And my purple bamboo, let's not forget these guys. This is a shoot from this year. This is only, when did I first see that? It's like a month old, and it's pretty much to full height, and the stalks are kind of a reddish purpley color. Not purple like you see in the pictures on eBay. Those things are like photoshopped to look really weird, but it is kind of reddish. Now here's another one of the same bamboo, the same clump, the same seeds, I'm pretty sure. Should be the same exact plant, I think, just a different shoot from it. But it's all green, and that thing's 6 foot tall. So, and that's a smaller variety bamboo. You can tell the leaves are just real tiny. And this is going on 3 years old. This will be its 3rd year, I believe. So that's a bamboo from seed, from eBay, grown in Florida, purple bamboo, and that's about how big they're going to get in 3 years. This one's about 5.5 feet tall, or a little over 5, maybe almost 5 foot tall, and that one's about 6 foot tall. And if I had to dig that whole thing up, I could definitely get it in a 5 or maybe 7 gallon pot. It's a little wide here. That's an extra shoot there. Get that pepper tree out of there. So those did put up a shoot already. Oh yeah, that's right. February last year they put up a shoot, and it was March this year, and now it's April, and so they're already full height. Oh, here's my avocado tree that I just put in out there. That's doing pretty good. And this avocado tree, which is like my miracle tree, I don't water, I don't do too much to this. It is starting to lose some leaves now. First time it's ever lost leaves, but I mean, look at it. It's growing like crazy. Again, I don't give it a lot of water or care. And it's going on, yeah, 2.5 years, 2.5, 3 years. Look at all that growth. That's looking great. I hope it will grow some avocados. It's not grafted, it's just from seed. So, you know, some people say, oh, 5 years they'll start producing. It's like, I don't know if it's not a cloned rootstock, but it is growing like crazy. We start getting some rain, that thing should really look good. So yeah, avocados. We can grow avocados. Let's take another look at my beautiful tomatoes here. These are called purple Cherokee and or Russian black crim. I'm pretty sure that's usually what I try to grow. Look at the color of these things. They're just, and if you cut this open right now, it's just getting ripe. But if you cut this open, they're even more beautiful inside. They kind of ripen from the inside. And it looks like it had a couple little holes there. And you got those cracks in there. And you got to see that little, like, scratch or whatever it got on there. But see how they heal up? These things will heal over. If a bird came up and pecked this, it would stay on the plant, stay on the vine, and it would heal over. It would get a little, I think, yeah, a bird might have pecked that. That's what that might be. So you get that little, you know, wound on there, but it will heal, and the tomato won't go bad. Even if a bird pecks it and you pick it off, go and put it on your counter, it'll heal over, get a little scab on there, and it won't rot. It's amazing. I mean, if you have a regular tomato and it gets a blemish or a scratch or a bird pecks it, it's gonna rot. It's gonna instantly go bad. It won't even last another day or two. These, I've had bird peck them, or you know, they get a little ding in them or something from the wind blowing them, and pick it, go in, set it in on the counter for a week, and it's still good. Didn't rot, didn't go bad. So there's something about these heirloom tomatoes that's different from the other ones that you know, the burpee seeds or whatever that you get, and they're just the most delicious. They've got, there's the color. See, they got that green shoulder on there, and you think, oh no, that green, that's not going to be good. That's not going to taste right. It's going to be you know, it's going to be green taste, and it's going to be crispy. Well, it is a little firmer. They're a firm tomato, but they're not mushy or pulpy, and they're really juicy when you slice them open. They're like jelly. I love these tomatoes. I could go on all day talking about it. I should take a minute to slice one open for you to see. They're so beautiful. But black crim or purple Cherokee, I can't tell them apart, and they both grow really good. I've got tomatoes that I grew actually in one of, I think it was in that bag right there, and I got like 10 pounds of tomatoes off of one plant. Really good producers. Cut April 6, 2018, or 19. Get the year wrong.